Hello my friends, Asoka the Geek here, and for this review, we're going to take a look at the new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse McFarlane Collector Edition Firestorm. So here we are with another Collector Edition figure. This is number 4 in the Collector Edition series. What does Collector Edition mean? I think we're all still trying to figure that out, but I think we're getting closer. So yeah, I'll talk about that in a minute. But here he is in the packaging. First of all, lovely Collector Edition, branding on it with the silver, the McFarlane Collector Edition branding on the side there. There it is, Firestorm from Crises on Infinite Earths. There's the card artwork. And there you go. And then there's the figure. So he does come with extra hands, the stand, and a trading card in the back there. But without further ado, let's get this guy out of the packaging and take a closer look. All right, my friends. So here is Firestorm out of the package. First, let's go through what he comes with. So there's the figure itself. Comes with a nice little DC stand with the nice silver DC logo. Always love a nice, classy looking DC logo. He comes with this trading card, nice trading card there, with the DC stand for the trading card, as is common now with these collector edition figures. Then here are his other accessories, We have 3 extra sets of hands: a flight stand, closed fist, pointy, open hand, and then a few extra fire effects. So there you go. That's what he comes with. So I mentioned this in a few other videos. This collector edition line is still not entirely defined what a collector edition figure is. It's a work in progress. They've only done a few of these figures. I feel like they're evolving the line into what it should be. So I think we're getting closer here with Firestorm. From what I can tell, this looks like a completely original sculpt. Why I say that is because it looks like it's not like a plain buck. There's like wrinkles in the clothing on the arms and throughout the body. So unless this is a totally other buck that I don't remember, please correct me in the comments. I do believe this is a original figure, so it's a completely new sculpt. But again, if I'm wrong, please let me know. But as far as I can tell, I think it's a original sculpt, which is good, because I think if you're going to call something a collector edition line, you should have original sculpts. I also think that they're getting closer with the accessories. I like that we have extra sets of hands. That is definitely something that should be collector edition included. And then we have some hand effects as well. The trading card is always nice. I think this would have been a home run as far as the collector edition branding goes if it had like some alternate heads. I think that would have been really cool. And again, I'm comparing this to other ultimate or collector edition figures out there in the marketplace. Like if you look at a NECA ultimate edition figure, they just come loaded through the wazoo, or out the wazoo, with accessories. Too many, in my opinion, because what are you going to do with all those accessories? I just end up storing them. But I think to call something a collector edition, you should clearly define it. I feel like, for me, and again, I'm sorry if I'm going off on a tangent here again, I don't think, like a collector edition, I don't know if that's the right word. If they're gonna do more obscure characters in this line, like Firestorm, like the 0 Hour Hawkman, characters that aren't really mainline heroes or very specific versions, I think they could have come up with a different name than Collector Edition. Because I think when you call something a Collector Edition, it already attaches meaning to it and expectations. Maybe if you call this, I don't know, McFarlane second tier, that's not nice. This is insulting. You don't want to call these guys second tier characters, but something more, fan favorites. Like McFarlane fan favorites, like characters that are fan demanded. Something like that, I think, might have been more appropriate instead of collector edition. But again, if you're going to give us brand new sculpts, a lot more accessories, and call it a collector edition, I think that's fine. But I think there's still a lot of... We need to make a clear difference between what's a regular DC Multiverse mainline figure versus a collector edition figure versus what's a DC Direct figure. So I think that needs to be cleared up. But nevertheless, guys, I know I just sound like I was complaining a lot there. This is a fantastic figure. We have a Firestorm figure, a classic looking Firestorm figure that looks phenomenal. So I am super grateful that we have this figure. I think it looks great. I'm gonna go through it here in a sec, but whatever you want to call it, collector edition, DC Multiverse, I'm just glad we have this awesome Firestorm figure. So here he is. Here's a closer look. Let me get my lighting a little bit better there, but I think it's just a really nice looking figure. I just like the texture of it. Again, I like the wrinkles in the suit. Looks like he's wearing clothing. It's not just a painted body. So that's great. I like the flame. It's not translucent. Really? No, not really. But I think it looks awesome. I just love how they did the effects here. I think they look like they spent more time instead of just putting on, globs of plastic fake fire. I much prefer this more painted, detailed fire effects that they have here. And then we have the extra fire effects that you saw in the accessory, so I think that's really cool. The suit looks great. It looks like a classic Firestorm Ronnie Raymond figure. Or look, there's the detailing in the boots. You have straps on there. That looks really good. There's the back of it. Great articulation with the head. So you make some fun Firestorm flight poses. It would have been nice to have a fly stand, not gonna lie, but that's okay. And he has great range of motion. You can't really bend him forward too much, but you can definitely bend him back quite a bit. And his neck has a great range of motion as well. So I think it would have been neat if he had like a flight stand and maybe a little floating head to represent the professor. If you're familiar with Firestorm, how they're two people sharing the same body, that would have been kind of cool. But I think Mattel or DC directed that. I don't know. But other than that, I really like this figure. I think it looks great. Again, I like how they come closer to giving us more with this collector edition figure with the extra hands and the fire effects. And I think the sculpt, it's just fantastic. It looks like Ronnie Raymond. It looks like Firestorm. And it's just a really nice quality figure. So there he is. I'm not going to do any comparisons since I spent a lot of time ranting about this figure. But I will post some comparisons on my Instagram, Asoka the Geek. So just go ahead and check out my channel. I'll do a lot of comparisons there. A couple of reels, things like that. If you do want to see him specifically with a particular character, just let me know. I will do a YouTube short or something like that. But yeah, that's about it for now, guys. Just a quick review of Firestorm. Really like this figure. I think they did a great job with it. Very nice craftsmanship, in my opinion. And let me know if they have used this body before, and I'm just completely missing it. But I think it's brand new, and I think it works really nice for Firestorm. So well done, McFarlane Toys. Kudos. I think this is a really nice figure, and glad to see we're getting more accessories now with these collector edition figures. All right, guys, that's it for now. I'll do more content over on Instagram. We will be doing... no, that's about it. I was going to advertise the DC Infinite Hour, but you might be watching this after we do the show, so that'd be silly to advertise an upcoming live event. So I'm going to retract that statement. Anyways, enough of my rambling. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about this figure, and have a great day.